Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training company passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to give you a number of HR interview questions and answers for freshers. So if you have a HR interview coming up with any organisation from across the world, please make sure you stay tuned, watch this tutorial fully from beginning to end, because I promise to help make you the standout candidate. And to achieve that goal, this is what I will cover. I will give you a list of common HR interview questions that you need to prepare for. I will also give you suggested top scoring answers to those questions. I will also tell you the qualities that you need to demonstrate throughout the duration of your human resources interview, and I will also then tell you about further resources you can get access to help you succeed. So 4 really good reasons why you should stay tuned and watch this tutorial fully from beginning to end. Now, before I get into the training, very quickly, a very warm welcome to this HR interview questions and answers for freshers training tutorial. My name is Richard McMahon. That is me there in the centre of the screen. I am a former fire officer of 17 years, and since then I've been helping people like you to successfully pass their job interviews, and I always do that by giving you top scoring answers you can't find anywhere else. On that basis, please make sure you subscribe to this channel by clicking the red button below the video, and then you won't miss out on any of the weekly training videos I upload. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn if you want to. My LinkedIn link is in the description below the video, and it's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Please also make sure you give the video a like. Please hit that like button right now, because that tells me you enjoy the content, and I will therefore spend more time creating it for you. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, let's get into those HR interview questions and answers for freshers. Please take notes as I progress. The first question that I want you to prepare for is, tell me about yourself and why you want to work in HR. Now, this is your opportunity to show the interviewer you have the skills and qualities needed to work in human resources. Here's a great answer to help you. I have been attracted to HR for many years, simply because the skills and qualities I possess are suited to the role. And I also have a passion for helping direct and coordinate the administrative functions of an organisation. I am a good communicator, and I will always check my work for accuracy. I am a strong organiser, something which was vital during my educational study years. I am also very much open to learning, a self-motivated person, and I will always follow the necessary rules, policies and guidance relevant to HR working practices. I would also like to think I am a standards and values driven person who has high levels of honesty and integrity. Now, whilst I am here to learn, I feel I can come into the organisation and make a significant difference through my passion for the work, my genuine desire to forge a career within human resources, and also my positive attitude to life and work in general. That is a very strong answer. It is positive in nature. It shows that you have considered carefully why you want to work in HR, and you are also telling them about the skills and qualities you possess that will add value to their organisation. So the next question is, why do you want to work for this company? Now, on the surface, this seems a relatively easy HR interview question to answer, but it's not. You need to come up with 3 genuine reasons why you have chosen their company to work for in HR. And I say 3 because the majority of other candidates will simply give 1 reason. This is your opportunity to stand out and show you've really considered carefully why you want to work for their company. Here's my suggested answer. I want to work at a company where I can learn a tremendous amount from experienced people and also stay working there for a long period of time. I am not the type of person who wants to jump from company to company, so I considered your organisation carefully prior to applying. Now, during my research, I found out about your history and your achievements to date, and this told me you set high standards and you are ambitious. I also looked into the sector you occupy, and it is clearly one that is challenging and competitive. This means there will be lots for me to learn from an HR perspective, and I will also be constantly pushed outside of my comfort zone. Finally, your organisation has a positive reputation, and that is good for me because I want to work somewhere that has strong values, a long-term vision, and also where people take pride in the work they do. So that is another brilliant answer. By the way, I do hope you are enjoying these and finding them useful. Please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. The next question. What do you expect to be doing on a day-to-day basis working in HR? Now, this human resources interview question determines whether or not you understand the role of the HR department and also whether or not you have read the job description. Here is my suggested answer. My duties will be many and varied, including working with other departments within the organisation, assisting and advising managers and supervisors to carry out their roles, understanding and implementing various policies and procedures, and also promoting equality and diversity to improve the efficiency and the culture of the company. I will also assist in areas such as staff performance, hiring, recruiting, interview processes, and also training and development. I will need to ensure my work is within the scope of employment law, especially when I am assisting in the creation of employment contracts and job specifications for various roles. I will also assist with the creation of new policies such as equal opportunities, disciplinary regulations, absence management, and also working conditions, whilst advising in respect of salary scales, pension contributions, and also internal job promotions. Now, there are many other areas I will be responsible for too, but the ones I've just mentioned form the core duties of the human resources team. Now, whilst that is an in-depth answer, it shows that you understand the different areas, the wide array of areas that you will have responsibility for. So it demonstrates that you are prepared for what you will be required to do on a day-to-day basis. Next question. What do you think you will like the least about working in HR? This is a tough question. So it's a very difficult HR interview question to answer, but it is designed to assess your tolerance levels for specific situations and duties. But be careful how you answer it. My advice is to choose something you perhaps won't be doing that often, for example, recruiting staff, but also word your answer carefully, like this. There's not much I will dislike about working in HR. However, if I had to choose one thing, I would say I don't think I would be too passionate about recruiting and interviewing staff. I would imagine you have to be very careful with the staff you hire, and it can be a lengthy process getting the right people in the company to maintain the culture you've worked hard to achieve. Having said that, I do want to get involved in everything HR related, and I'm sure as time goes on I would start to enjoy recruiting and the process that is involved. I like the way that answer is posed because you are saying there, I don't think I would be too passionate about recruiting and interviewing staff. You're not saying, oh, I really wouldn't like recruiting staff. That's not my thing. You're just saying, I don't think I would be too passionate about it. But then you are saying at the end, I do want to get involved in everything. And I'm sure as time goes by, I would start to enjoy it and the process that is involved. So that's a positive way of answering what is potentially a negative interview question. The next HR interview questions and answers for freshers is tell me how you would deal with an unethical situation at work. So my advice is do not start your answer to this question with, it depends on the situation. Obviously, working in HR, you set the standards, so there is only one correct way of answering this HR interview question, and here is my sample answer for you. I would deal with it in line with the policies and procedures laid down by the organisation, and I would never turn a blind eye to it. The Human Resources Department sets the standard for others to follow, and on that basis, if you don't follow the rules yourself, you can't expect others to do the same. Unethical situations are not acceptable, and I would bring it to the attention of the HR manager straight away. So that's a short, punchy response that shows you understand the importance of the work the Human Resources team do, and the fact that they have to set the standards, they have to set the bar high, because otherwise other people won't do it too. So that's a great answer. So the next thing to do is to take a look at my HR assistant interview questions and answers. Click that link in the top right hand corner of the video. It takes you through to my website passmyinterview.com, where you can find more interview questions and download the answers, including these ones, if you want to. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please don't forget to subscribe, connect with me on LinkedIn, and also hit the like button, because then I will continue to make more videos for you. And also, If there is a specific video you want me to create for you, tell me the name of your job interview in the comments section below, and then I will see what I can do for you. Thank you very much indeed for watching and sticking around. I love teaching you guys to pass your interviews, and have a brilliant day. Thank you very much.